Human rights is a freedom that every person are deserving to feel and to have these rights. So these rights are universal. It can be applied to everyone without discrimination. So human rights is a freedom to choose whatever you want for in your life.
Human rights are the set of fundamental rights that are applied to all people regardless of their background.
Human rights is a right that are important to every individual because in human rights we can have the right to speak freely, we have a freedom to choose what we want, and we have a freedom to say no if we don't like the things.
The rights that are familiar to me is the right to life,
No to torture.
And the right to education.
First is the right to life. It is a basic right that we have, and we own that no one can take this for us.
The right is the right to own property. This right ensures that we have the right to sell, buy, or give it away of our own property. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is a right that we need to have, that everyone can be aware of their rights and they know how to treat people fairly.
Is a document that outlines the basic rights of freedoms that all people are entitled to.
Human rights is important to all individuals. It's because they protect every person's freedom and dignity. They make sure that people are treated fairly and with respect no matter who they are. Without human rights, people could be mistreated, hurt, or unfairly treated.
Human rights is important because they protect individuals' freedoms and fairness.
It's important because they protect the dignity and every person and ensure that everyone has the opportunity to live a life of dignity.
We'll rate it into 4 so that the children will not be ignorant about human rights when they're grown up, and it can help them to be aware that every individual have the rights.
It is important to lay the foundations for a just and equitable society by instilling values of respect, equality, and non-discriminations in young people, enabling them to recognize and stand against the human rights violations while fostering a culture and empathy and active citizenships.
I will rate it into 4 because it is important to the children to know or to be aware on human rights so that they can think in advance that they have also the right to speak or the freedom to choose with the guidance of their parents or teacher because they are still a child.
I will rate also this into 4 because as one of the youth, human rights is most important things that we can learn about, and it can help us or to all youth to be aware on how they handle their rights, even though every individual have the right or freedom.
I will also rate this into 4 because it is important to know or to learn the rights, especially to the youth.
It is important to empower them to become active agents of change in their communities, promotes understanding and equality and justice, and equips them the knowledge to identify the challenge human rights violations. And that's all. Thank you.